Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Realm Royale $100,000 tournament hosted by KEEMSTAR. My name's Rain Day. I'm joined by Pretty here. We'll be casting rounds 1 through 10 here in this very exciting matchup with all your favorite streamers and maybe some of those that you're not too big of fans of. Either way, the competition will be fierce as the players drop for round 2, beginning now after XQC and Moxie take a surprise round 1, surprising the world.
So I definitely want to pay attention to where some of the big dogs are going to go. Everyone's got their spot, right?
Totally.
One thing that I was really concerned about is that Kefri and Bird yesterday, they have their spot, and they're going to it again.
Yeah.
Here in the unmarked forge, it looks like Dyrus and Hexy are not far behind them, but it was clear that Bonker and his partner yesterday, they were so far out of it, but they kept going back to this forge. I assume knowing that Kefri and Bird are there every time, trying to play some type of spoiler, but Kefri and Bird just kept doing it, and they took 2 big L's there, so I'm curious to see, with no 20-point cap, if they continue to take big risks.
And this is a huge L right now for Last for a Name's at you. You can only expect that once Evil Eye gets into the mix, Dosibs and him will clean up the rest, and that is it. So for a team that got 3rd, they are out nearly first. 33 teams remaining. That's a positive 33. Wow. Ouch.
Look at this, about 30% of the circle or so off the map, so we're going to be losing a lot of real estate here. Checking in at Lumberfall. DeFran, Michael, Mo going at it, but it looks like a couple people about to join the fray here. Clow, and no longer joking, a.k.a. Andinster, a.k.a. looking to make it happen.
A.k.a. trying to press after hearing some slug rifle shots in the wide open on Lumberfall. So Michael and Motori's giving themselves a little bit away and losing some of that initial advantage on getting the first shot by taking so many. And now it's just a waiting
spot
game
here, man. I don't know. They are trapped under the deck. They're the deck goblins right now.
Here's the plan. We trap ourselves so that everyone knows where we are, and we can't get out.
6 players on the same structure here. DeFran and Gale.
They're playing it smart.
Trying to make this work as well. They both have vertical mobility. Assassin Engineer. Oh, man. This isn't a great loadout either. The SMG and the shotgun. Andy's going to have to get super close. He is. Okay, but it's a risk.
And I like it. They send the Warrior in, and now it's allowing Cloud to jump in, but they're actually double classing, so they're going to avoid any prizing, to be honest.
Way to go,
they're double Warriors, and that is illegal in this matchup, so they're going to get taken out right now. I'm sure an admin will tell them that.
And right on cue, Gale and DeFran rotate up.
They're low.
They pick up both of the killing blows onto Clow and Andinster now. Gale finding some great damage onto Mo, putting him at just basically one shot up over the top onto Michael. Michael doesn't react in time, and he gets chicken.
I mean, and he's one shot, and that's what I'm saying. How could he not? And now it's going to be up to DeFran and Motorius, and DeFran makes the play. He jumps the gun and gets a little bit more aggressive, and he is going to be able to take down both of them, although he loses his partner in the process.
Man, not a bad spot to be. Dyrus, Hexy, Bird, and Kefri fighting down at the unmarked forge. Hexy's going to go down here, taking a ton of damage. Dyrus full commits into the forge and quickly turns tail.
They must not have known who they were dealing with there, and this is something that I think Bird and Kefri have so down so well. And Nick, I mean, elaborate on the strategy, because it does seem that they do this and they consistently find early forges. They consistently find a lot of loot, and maybe that's why they continuously go there.
Well, they almost lost track of Hexy there, and you're right. It's a super consistent spot that they always go into, and it's definitely a risk, right? Because you have those lower teams, but maybe they're just confident enough to say, sure, 30th place team, come at us. Give us your free shards and nuggets, idiots, and we'll just get craps off of it.
That is a great statement right there. And Ninja has a great shot there, taking down Shroud. So the Ninja Shroud battle goes the way of Ninja and Chappie this time around. Shroud will sit out the rest of this one, and Chappie and Ninja will try to at least either protect their forge, which I believe is going on
So this
right now.
time it's Chitobo that is nowhere near Shroud when he dies. These guys can sync it up. I'm sure they'd be one hell of a force.
They need some relationship counseling at this point, you know. I'm saying something, but it's not landing. It's not landing.
Only 1 kill for Ninja and Chappie. Their craft's about to come through. Jotobo just pieces out. Wants nothing to do with it. Shift and Slick squaring off against Void and Space Lion. One half of the boys that took them down in round number 1. Revenge, a dish best served cold.
Absolutely. And Idle Chip's looking to heat it up with that firebomb, though. He has been a big proponent of the engineer needing to get nerfed. He has been talking about it endlessly on social media and on Twitch streams, just the fact that he believes it is so strong right now. And so he switched classes completely to be able to take advantage of it. Hit some great shots there in response. Still has a little bit of potion in the reserve, so we can play this patiently with Slick.
I think you just let Slick handle this one. Shift doesn't have any more healing.
Good fireball.
Forces.
He got him.
Actually gets it.
He got him.
Beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful angle there from iHold Shift.
I guess the engineer is pretty good. As we head over and transition
Firebomb
now.
succeeding in the situation it was designed for.
OP! Nerf it.
Gotta be nerfed.
Sony here. And Cookie Man fighting Bonker and Koa across the ridge. Oh, and there's a firebomb, and that's a Kobe right there. That almost hit. That's a Vince Carter. Not quite a Kobe, but that's close.
Wow. Simple geometry, folks. Koa definitely doing the math on that toss, and that's got to be close to max range. I don't know, man. That is a haul, and look.
It's coming.
Another one's coming.
Oh, he got him.
And he lands it. Sony just sinking it.
Kobe! I love it, baby. And I'm an LA native, so I'll say this all day. Cookie Man is like, Sony, what you doing, dog?
He didn't even react.
What, you think
he said nowhere to go.
That's not how angles work, man. He's like 800 feet higher than you. That flat barricade is not going to stop that firebomb from that angle. And Sony finds out the hard way. He's chicken now. And so Koa and Bonker have a chance to push. And if Koa hits this, bro, switch sports. Switch sports.
The firebomb god.
The D-League needs players like you.
Oh, my
And that
goodness.
vert, too. He's got double thrust. I mean, that would be picked up.
Going for the shots here. Bonker playing with fire. No pun intended. He's going to go down.
Oh, no.
On that rotation. This makes things much more difficult for Koa. Has his healing totem. No armor potions. Going to get a good tag on the Cookie Man. But look at this. Sony is back up in action.
Do you think they want to run? I mean, they could push.
I think they're pushing it now.
It's the smart play to do, but again, Bonker's going to get up now because it took a little bit of time and Sony's so low with no pods. So this is a risky play. Cookie Man saying, damned if I do, damned if I don't. I might have to push this. He doesn't have the type of AoE pressure that could be applied by Bonker. And so now Bonker is back alive. Koa and him with the firebomb, the Ghost Walk. It's going to get around the corner, but is it going to be enough? Blink away, and he finds Koa there. Can he find Bonker? One more Ghost Walk again.
No.
And I think Bonker actually trades out. And so this may be Koa and Bonker still coming out on top.
It is indeed.
Wow.
But look at all the people bearing down the hill upon them because of the fog rolling in. I mean, easy come, easy go there. Both of those teams had opportunities to push.
Yeah.
They just dragged their feet a little bit, to be honest with you, allowing both of those players to get back up, and it ends up being Koa and Bonker coming out on top.
No one was decisive enough.
No.
You know?
But with 100K on the line, I get it.
Yeah, I get it too. But I mean, sometimes with 100K on the line, you got to make a play, right? I think it can be said both ways. 44 players alive, 25 teams remaining as well, making round 2. Ninja and Chappie still alive here as we're spectating them near my favorite part of the map in Realm Royale. We don't know the story behind this, but we know that it was relatively big.
That's a big boy, for sure.
And something probably bigger took it down.
Now, you know, that's the better question.
Yeah, what killed that thing?
Man, Grego and Danny here.
Had to be a Nightwalker.
Couple of blessings. Downing both players, but Danny's going to have to get in there, take some damage to get these last hits. Remember, for the only way, if someone dies in the fog, you have to have damaged them within like 3 or 4 seconds. I'm not sure the exact timing window, but you have to have damaged them pretty recently for you to actually get the killing blow still. Such
a good spot as well for Danny and Grego. Danny trying to jump up and just get a better angle, and I like his play. It just doesn't work. Maybe he needs to take some lessons from Koa. Oh, nice. Nice concussion bomb, and he gets the burst rifle as well to follow up. Overpowered, forced into the Ghost Walk, and forced to use another armor potion. So now Grego realizes maybe this is the time to strike, but he knows his partner's so close by, and it's an engineer, so the firebomb could be coming at any second, and it is. Overpower sneaks to the right, just hits a little bit.
Danny and Overpowered both taking a little bit of damage there. So instead of Kobe, can we just start saying Koa?
Koa. I'd like that.
Pretty close. I think, you know, makes a couple of good more. Here comes a concussion bomb. It's going to hit both of them, pops them up. And finding good damage. MTash and Overpower might push this.
I'm telling you what, man. Overpowered is the king of hitting good poppy bombs. And so is Defran. Him and Defran, they hold the Hall of Fame for that one. As you can see, another poppy bomb would have gone through a couple matches ago, but not because of the barricade. And that's when you use it. When you're low, it looks like you're dead. And then you throw it up because they commit out in the open and you can trade.
Somewhere iHold Shift turning in his grave. Good firebomb. Good barricade as well. MTash, he's got a chance here, folks. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we won't.
There was a chance.
Yeah, there was a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
It's a risk. Definitely a risk to thrust there. Good players in this lobby.
You don't come down.
Everyone's going to hit. Haven't seen a lot of engineers come back down from their thrusts.
It's rough because you know they're right behind that rock, too, and it feels like, okay, I can see them now. But they see you, you know, it is another level of seeing you.
Ooh.
This is Avatar times 10. As Jatobo up on top. Nice firebomb as well. I think it was a little preemptive considering the Ghost Walk, but definitely forces him to even lower ground, and this is probably going to be to his advantage. The hit scan, he's missing Jatobo. So many opportunities to finish off the Fran, and he now will, and he knows who his teammate is as well. If he's even still alive. I don't know. That was Satori and Yohelian shooting at him.
A couple of homies down on the beach as well, laying out, getting their bronze on. Getting dangerously close to the water there as well. It's definitely making me nervous. I don't mean to be a mom, but be careful. You
got to make sure they haven't eaten in the last 20 minutes. I mean, that would be dangerous. Screw playing with Slug Raffle. You can do that all you want, kid.
You know, judging by the shadows on the trees, it's getting close to evening time. It's getting close to feasting time. Jotobo out in the open.
Wow, look at that.
Gets cleaned up.
He's in the water.
Owning Light trip to the beach, paying off.
I mean, soaking his feet, getting a couple of kills. I'll take that.
Wow, this is getting up close and personal here. Ninja and Chappie versus Mikolo and Gotaga.
Oh, nice. Big shot from the Slug, Nick. That's going to do it. And Mikolo will find Chappie. Will Ninja be able to get out alive, though?
Well, my man's just hit his head. Ninja pieced out. Lack of hesitation there, but that's how you need to operate in those situations. He is running into other teams. We got a lot of beachgoers today. I mean, it is a beautiful day in the Realm.
Beautiful day in the Realm. Less so in Georgia. Georgia couldn't make up its mind.
Boy, it's been a crummy week, I'll tell you what.
I mean, so hot, you can't wear a long sleeve, but raining. And so you can't wear a jacket for the rain. You know, any haircut, any style you're trying to go for, I mean, it's out the window, man. I mean, what do I do with this?
You know?
I'm asking pretty hair. I'm asking the hair gods.
I took a shower. That's what I did. I was out in the rain, but I took a shower there. Lassus goes down. A little bit more topical conversation here. They bless a nice golden slug for Onilight, and Phasian, whose trip to the beach has netted them 2 kills and a hell of a lot of firepower.
As we get a look at it, there's really only 17 teams left, so at this point, placing starts to get negative for a lot of these guys, as well as if they have a few kills to their name already. Bird and Kefri, important to note, and up on the high rise of the mountain.
Looks like they took out Evil Eye as well. Doe's all alone.
And they go into the smoke screen. Kefri just getting a little bit of vision, but not enough. Dosips is by himself, and maybe you're sniffing out that someone's here. Doe might have made a noise here. It seemed to be very, very clear that he's right there.
It's go time, baby. 2v1, Doe. What you got for us? He hits the Poppy Bomb onto one, starting to take some damage here. He's dancing in Bird's barricade. That's never a great spot to be. And
you hate to see it.
Penny for your thoughts, but he takes a chip out of Kefri and Bird.
And you know what? At this point, there really wasn't much to do. They just sniffed him out. Had the opportunity to close up on a kill. I'll shift shooting from afar. Lets his presence known. I'm not sure he knows how many people are actually in this area. Very, very many. And Chapo and Kevin Flash about to duel off here as well in a small room.
Down.
Oh, and it's going to be an easy cleanup.
Yeah, one less. R.I.P. Chapo. A couple of little pieces of loot here for the young assassin.
From the top as well. There's going to be a lot of teams trying to gain the high ground. And Mopork, alternate, content to just sit there.
Wow.
Yeah, catching up on some Netflix.
There is like 8 people converging on this little position here. Just towing the line between in and out of the circle. Ninja about to receive some fire from his old PUBG partner, Madruski, doing it to him.
And there's just nothing to do. He gets caught out in the middle of the open, and it's just not it's not a fun time to be an engineer. That's when things hurt. And, you know, we've seen Ninja stick to that engineer class, and we've seen him kind of get out around these times. I wonder if he will make an adjustment to the class or just stick with it in these tournaments. Almost fell, and some soars right back up, and now has a 10-second cooldown, and Onilight might be able to push this one.
He's getting shot at from behind, dude. I keep seeing these slug rifle bullets hit his feet or right near his toes. He's playing with fire for sure.
That might have been the wall getting destroyed there. That might have been enough damage.
That was a common wall.
Oh, it was? Okay, I thought it was legendary there. It might have been a legendary alternate ability. No, it's a legendary wall.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it might have gotten destroyed because there was a lot of people shooting at him from the other side. But I like this. He's creating a barrier. I mean, this is good play. We do not see the wall utilized often. FaZe and Onilight most likely going down, at least to the fog, and Ruski's going to be able to clean this one up. So Insom trying to just get it before Ruski can maybe, you know, try to just spend less time in the fog as possible.
And this is worth it, man. I don't know if I let, depending on your posting situation, obviously, but yeah, there you go. Insom goes for it.
Yeah.
You have ice block, so
right.
I mean, you're gonna heal it up.
Yeah, so let him do that. Ruski, get out of the fog. And you need less potions as a mage as well, which is a big component of it. The 30% potion effectiveness is huge. As I hold Shift and Slick fighting off against Omega and Raffer, this is definitely a good spot to hold. There's really only one angle to get to it, and it's very, very difficult for the
You got to commit to a smoke screen to get out of this one. Slick gets knocked into the fog, but he's so healthy, mindful of his repositioning as he comes back in. More worried about getting to cover than he is getting back in an open spot.
And they know where he is, and Shift, because he has the epic level of the Firebomb next, going to be able to basically siege this every 8 seconds or so. And Legendary is even lower cooldown, so it's actually 12 seconds.
I mean, Omega and Rapper, they got to commit to a smoke screen here and get out of this. I don't know how you win this from their position right now.
With 18 players remaining, 10 teams left. I mean, what is this beneficial for both teams here? They're making a ton of noise. Nice shielding potion as well. They're going to charge out. Rapper's going to try to go out first, and he goes down. I think Omega knows what his fate will hold, and that's going to be I'll Shift and Slick picking up another.
It's scary to do, but that is absolutely the way to do it. You have to commit, just maybe take a shot or two to get that deep barricade in there so you get a beautiful angle to work with, and it's so easy for Shift and Slick after that.
Yeah, great stuff from them. Great patience as well, which we see teams sometimes lack in these situations. Notably, Shift and Slick taking number 2 in the 10K tournament yesterday, so it's a lot of Realm Royale in the last couple of days. They're doing the do here with 0 eliminations. Chance and Buddha trying to maybe spoil the party.
Trying to do his best Koa impression, but
Koa.
No one living up to the hype so far.
Those are
Beautiful
incredible.
snipe there. My goodness gracious.
I mean, he's known to do some work with the sniper. Slick and Shift actually played Lawbreakers together.
There you go.
Not a lot of duos in this game from Lawbreakers. We've got, some CS, we've got some Halo, we've got a lot of different games, Paladin, Smite, but
the ones that are, man, I'll tell you. Those Lawbreakers players can shoot.
They absolutely can.
If there's one thing I know.
They absolutely can. I mean, I played that game. I tried to just not get, motion sickness.
I was just Georgia the jungling around with, like, the assassin chick the whole time.
Just
like,
vining. Having
a good time doing that.
Hey, man. Shout out to Cliffy B over there. I'll Shift and Slick now, keeping it together. 8 eliminations with only 7 teams remaining. So this is a negative, what? I mean, quick math is always bad. Pretty good. A negative 9, 8?
Somewhere in there for sure. 7 teams remaining, so they'll get the +7. They've got, 8 kills, so they'll take 16 off of that. You're right, -9 for those boys. 6 kills for Bird and Kefri as well, so they'll be in the black as well. Shift gets another one, kills Game Hunter, so Shift and Slick looking to run away with this lobby, perhaps.
And you see what happens when you play the Assassin and when you get that early Forge, right? He has 3 legendary abilities. Not a lot of people in this late game are going to have 3 of those. What an amazing concussion bomb. He finds Ruski just like that, and he finishes him off. Kefri, you got.
Golly, plays it off the door frame beautifully as well. Hitting that snipe was just one half of the incredible things happening in that play. Bird finds one surprise peekaboo onto Insom. Pushing up the stairs now. Kefri goes into the Ghost Walk for the cancel snipe. Bird is right there. And that's what makes this duo so dangerous. That's that, even though Imsan's there, it's clear that this is what they want to do. They want to breach the upstairs. Kefri goes in the Ghost Walk, and he just kind of like holds it there, right?
Yeah.
Bird comes and then absolutely obliterates their target.
I mean,
together.
Their comms are extremely efficient, too. It's come here, do this, hold left corner, hold right peak. I'm holding left peak. It's very, very efficient as to what they're doing, and they're constantly speaking. It's one of those things where you look at this being not a squad game or a game with 5 players, but it's 2. Your communication with your partner is going to matter so much more in this because it's just you and him, or you and her, or her and her. Or I'm not going to keep going into that. I can go that forever.
Whatever your pronouns may be.
Yeah, whatever your pronouns may be, and whatever your pronouns may be.
A lot of kills on these remaining teams here for Hater Gray and Alexi. Hitting some okay snipes here. Shift and Slick getting involved as well as we are down to the final 5 teams. Got a couple of lone wolves running around here as well. Kefri and Bird out in the open a little bit. Insom, they have forgotten about him, Evan.
And now Bird getting chicken, or getting ducked, so to speak, and Mikolau finds that one. Gotaga most likely has gone down, and Kefri, I think, responding with a kill onto Mikolau, or at least chickening him in that room. Now, I hate a Gray and I'll Shift fighting out, but I'll Shift leaves himself exposed, and he's going to look to go down, at least in the chicken form. Alexi with a kill there, Nick.
There it is. Kefri picks one up as well. Insom starting to rotate back in. This is it. It's a 2v1v1. Kefri rotates around, gets gets nothing done. Insom, how much can you handle here? The pressure's on. These kills are going to be worth so much. Potential big swings, but the barricade goes up. Insom throws up a wall in response. Not trying to get any heals off or anything cheeky. Insom just wants blood.
Well, should have been looting, buddy. He takes a lot of damage there, and Alexi trying to push it, hustling like a sprinter to get over there. And it's beautiful concussion bomb, but it bounces him up, and it's Insom who does almost the incredible feat by taking down another 2v1, but it ends up only being one he can grab.
I'm super happy with that,
But, I mean, what a play by him, right?
I'm super